Hey guys, if I told you that you could build a business without holding any stock, paying rent, or even seeing the products, you'd probably think I'm off my rocker. But that's exactly what I did. Today I'm going to show you exactly how I started dropshipping from scratch step by step, and how you can too. We're talking about finding the perfect niche, building your online store, sourcing products, and most importantly, making serious money. So buckle up, grab your notebook, and get ready to learn how to escape the 9-to-5 grind. Let's go. So, you want to be your own boss, set your own hours, and watch the cash roll in while you sip coconut water on a beach? Who doesn't, right? Well, dropshipping could be your ticket to freedom, and it's easier than you think. Let's break it down. Dropshipping is like being the middleman in a real estate deal, except you're dealing with products, not houses. You find a product people want, list it on your online store, and when someone buys it, boom, your supplier ships it directly to them. You never have to touch the inventory. You don't need a warehouse the size of a football field. You just connect buyers with suppliers and keep the profit margin. Think of it like this. You're selling a product for, say, 50 pounds. Your supplier charges you 30 pounds. You just pocketed a cool 20 pounds, and you didn't even have to pack a box. Now you're probably thinking, is it really that easy? Well, it's not rocket science, but it takes work, just like any other business. But the beauty of dropshipping is the low barrier to entry. You can start with a shoestring budget and scale up as you go. No massive upfront investments, no dealing with stockpiles of dusty inventory, just pure unadulterated profit potential. Alright, now that you understand the basics of dropshipping, let's talk about finding your niche. This is crucial, people. You can't just sell everything under the sun and expect to make bank. You need to specialize, become an expert in a specific area. Think of it like this. Would you rather be a small fish in a big pond, competing with thousands of other sellers, or a big fish in a small pond dominating your niche? Exactly. Now, how do you find that perfect niche? It's all about identifying problems and then selling the solution. When I started, everyone was stuck at home, bored out of their minds, and stress-eating their way through lockdown. I saw an opportunity: home fitness products. Demand was high, competition was relatively low, and people were desperate for a way to stay active without leaving their living rooms. See what I did there? I found a problem and provided a solution. But you don't have to be a mind reader to find your winning niche. There are tools for that. Google Trends is your best friend. See what people are searching for, what's trending, what's gaining traction. Okay, you've got your niche locked down, you're practically an expert on those bonsai tree trimmers. Now it's time to build your online empire. But where do you even start? 2 words: Shopify or marketplaces. Think of it like choosing your storefront. Do you want the freedom and flexibility of your own shop on Oxford Street, or do you want to set up a stall in a bustling marketplace like Etsy? Both have their pros and cons. Marketplaces are great for beginners. They're easy to set up, they already have a built-in audience, and you can start selling almost immediately. But here's the catch. You're playing by their rules. You have limited control over your branding, your pricing, and your customer experience. It's like renting a room in someone else's house. You can't just knock down walls and redecorate whenever you feel like it. Shopify, on the other hand, is like owning your own shop. You've got complete control over the design, the layout, the branding, everything. It's your online kingdom, and you're the king or queen. Plus, Shopify integrates seamlessly with all the tools and apps you need to run your business smoothly. Now I know what you're thinking, but Graham, building a website sounds complicated and expensive. Hold your horses, my friend. Shopify makes it ridiculously easy. We're talking drag and drop tools, pre-designed templates. Even your Nan could build a website with this thing. And the best part? You can get started for as little as $29 a month. Alright, we've got our online store looking sharp. Now, it's time to stock it with products that people actually want to buy. But where do you find those elusive suppliers who won't leave you high and dry with a shipment of rubber ducks when you ordered diamond-encrusted iPhone cases? When I first started, I used AliExpress. It's like the Amazon of dropshipping. Millions of products, dirt cheap prices, and enough variety to make your head spin. But here's the thing about AliExpress. It's a bit of a mixed bag. You can find some absolute gems, but you also have to wade through a lot of, shall we say, interesting products. And the shipping times? Let's just say your customers might have grown a beard by the time their order arrives. That's why I eventually switched to CJ Dropshipping. They offer faster shipping times, better quality control, and even custom packaging options. Because let's be real, nobody wants to receive a package that looks like it's been dragged through a hedge backwards. First impressions matter, people, but no matter which platform you choose, there's one golden rule you should always follow: order samples. And I don't just mean one. Order multiple samples from different suppliers. Compare the quality, the shipping times, the packaging, everything. Remember, you're the face of your brand, so you need to make sure your suppliers are representing you well. Alright, you've got your niche, your store, your products, now it's time for the fun part, getting people to actually buy your stuff. And no, you don't need to be a marketing guru with a Madison Avenue budget to make it happen. Forget about those boring corporate ads. We're going to be using the power of social media to drive traffic and boost sales, specifically TikTok and Instagram Reels. Now, before you start sweating and saying, Graham, I don't dance, hear me out. You don't need to be Charlie D'Amelio to win on these platforms. You just need to create engaging, entertaining content that showcases your product solving a real problem. Remember those home fitness products I told you about? I didn't just post pictures of them sitting on a shelf. I showed people how to use them, the benefits they could expect, and most importantly, how these products could make their lives easier and more enjoyable. Start with organic content. Experiment with different video styles, jump on trending hashtags, collaborate with influencers in your niche. The key is to get creative and find what resonates with your target audience. Once you start seeing some traction, it's time to sprinkle in some paid advertising. And no, you don't need to remortgage your house to afford it. I started with just £50 on Facebook ads, targeting people interested in fitness and home workouts. That £50 campaign generated £180 in sales. Congratulations, you've made it. The orders are rolling in, the money's hitting your account, and you're officially a dropshipping entrepreneur. But before you crack open the champagne and book that one-way ticket to Bali, there's one more crucial step: automation, because let's be real, who wants to be chained to their laptop, manually processing orders and dealing with customer inquiries 24/7? Not this guy. That's where the beauty of automation comes in. Remember those home fitness products flying off the virtual shelves? Well, I didn't spend my days packaging and shipping each order individually. Instead, I used apps like Oberlo, or Diasurs now, to automate the entire fulfillment process. Think of it like having a team of virtual assistants working tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring your customers get their orders quickly and efficiently. With a few clicks, Oberlo would automatically send the customer's order details to my supplier, who would then handle the packaging and shipping. No more late nights hunched over a desk, no more endless trips to the post office, just pure, unadulterated freedom. And as my business grew, I started reinvesting my profits into even more automation tools. Email marketing platforms, customer service chatbots, you name it. If it could streamline my business and free up my time, I was all over it. Because that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Building a business that works for you, not the other way around. Dropshipping isn't dead. Bad dropshipping is. But if you solve a problem, market it well, and deliver a quality experience, you can build real income online. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It takes work, dedication, and a whole lot of hustle. But the rewards, they're more than worth it. So, if you're serious about making passive income, this is your sign to start. Drop a comment with what niche you're thinking of, and I'll reply to as many as I can. Let's build something great together.